It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Toronto Blue Jays. This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Singy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these players are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here for Game 1. And on the hill in this one, Shane Bieber. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Justin Dean leading things off and takes a strike. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes it's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Mookie to hit. First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
Bieber checks the runner, and he's back in safely. Two balls, no strikes to count. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Dean aboard here at first with nobody out. And there's the automatic. Turns and fires to Betts. On the ground to third. And it stays fair. Headed for the plate. He's safe. And it's 1-0.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Now will be Will Smith. Just missed. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Man at second. And there's a ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, He's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you help to quiet that down a little bit.
Fastball is outside. Runner at second, nobody out. Tap softly third base side. A swinging bunt. Throw is high and over his head. Now second and third and nobody out.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
That's a case where he just pushed the throw a little bit, didn't stay on top of it, didn't find the release point, and it gave him no chance at first base to come down with it. I know he won't be happy with himself on that one.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Golden opportunity right here. And that one fouled off.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Base runners at second and third here. No outs. Well struck deep right field, way back and out of here. And they add on. It's 4-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lob, and gets the home run.
Yeah, here comes Tommy Edman. Just missed.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That one outside. 3-2 now.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And that's too high, ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Man at first, nobody out. And now Teoscar Hernandez. And that one upstairs, ball 1. First inning, and already up to 23 pitches. Bieber checks the runner.
Hey.
And another ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Max Muncy.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's Max Muncy. in there for strike one.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Clips the corner. 0-2.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Enrique Hernandez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Two on, 1 out. And now 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
First and third, 1 down. Inside, just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
And that'll load the bases.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern.
Batting
You're talking
right,
about a guy
right
who wants to
fielder,
pitch deep into the ball
Rudy
game.
Hahn.
It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Digging in, Andy Pajes. There's a strike. One out, bases full. Just missed. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Trey Savage up and loosening in the pen. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 2.
2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's off the mark. And a count now even up.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Bases loaded. 1 away. The next offering misses. And a full count now.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. That's it for Shane Bieber, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him.
Now pitching.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Trey
Number
Savage.
39.
And he comes on in a close game with a pretty big mess to clean up. He's going to have to make some great pitches the rest of this inning to keep him in it.
Justin Dean steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Breaking ball misses down and away. Hernandez at third. Hernandez on second. Pajes at first. 1 gone. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Hit in the air, center field. Varsho settles under this one. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sac fly, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These hitters are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at-bats out of this team right now.
Now it's Mookie Betts. A double and a run scored his first time up. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Two on, 2 outs. And that's way high. And 1-1. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Though that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
And downstairs. And they'll do it again. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Got it. Nice grab. And that is that. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Blue Jays coming up. Back now in Toronto. And today's starter, Roki Sasaki. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Here's the veteran outfielder, George Springer. Close but called a ball. And that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's down and in.
2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's deep. That's not coming back. George Springer takes it deep. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they cut into the deficit. It's 6-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So up next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Fouled off to the right.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And that's downstairs and outside. Up and in, and that's ball 2.
2-2 the count.
That's a little bit low. In the air, left field, down the line. Hernandez makes the catch. 1 down. Let's check out the lineup. Here's what they came up with for Game 1 of the World Series, Siggy.
Yeah, they're hoping they piece together a winner. Historically speaking, the team that wins this opening game more often than not goes on to win the World Series. Today is a day to come storming out of the gates.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one hit to right. Pajes settles under. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Batting 4th, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
That one fouled off, 2-2. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Now it's 3-2. 2 out, space is empty. swings and blasts one deep to left center. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And that's a double.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. And that one fouled off. Kirk on at second with 2 down. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Kirk around third. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 6-2. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. He swings and fouls one off. Runner takes off. Foul ball there. Ball in the dirt, but kept close. Next pitch is outside. Two outs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And a pitch. Checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Pajes right there to make the grab. That is the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 1 left on base. We move to the second in Toronto. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Blue Jays 2. Game 1 of the World Series. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Savage back to work. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back. That one is gone. He circles the bases. It's 7-2.
He wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here is Freddie Freeman. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field.
Now batting, second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Man at first, Tommy Edman at the plate. He walked and came around to score his first time up.
Right through there for a strike.
On the ground to first, could be two. To Jimenez. To Guerrero, and they turn two.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch, and he just misses. Hernandez, in his 8th season, batting 6th in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in Game 1 of the World Series. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So 2 down. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Check on the runner, and he dives back in safely. And it's fouled away. Hernandez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a foul ball. That missed inside, and the count is 1-2.
Clearly he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. 1 run on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 1 man left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Blue Jays 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now at the plate, Addison Barger.
Addison Barger.
Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1. And that is out of play. Fought off foul. Fights that one away, still 1-2. That's inside.
That's inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses. Full count, 3-2. Line drive and foul ball.
We're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
When you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Batting 8th, second
So a man at
baseman,
first. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole.
Base hit, and out to a board. Wide throw, and it gets away. But no one moves up as it's backed up nicely there.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Andres Jimenez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next pitch is outside. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent as you mentioned, and maybe a little generous on the edges. Inside, and a count 2-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Fouls one off. 2-2. No outs, runners at first and second. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. So the lineup flips over. Here's a big power threat. George Springer. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Tap foul at the plate. Runners at first and second with one gone. Bottom half of inning number 2. That's off the inside corner. Now 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab on the run. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So first and second with 2 outs. Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're down 5. It's 7-2. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Kike Hernandez. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
And that one is lifted in the air. And it falls. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. First pitch just misses. And that's in there at the knees.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. That one missed. Just misses the mark outside the zone. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Barker makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Justin Dean.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And now Justin Dean. There's the strike.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
0-1.
And there's a foul ball. And 1-2.
2 strikes.
Hernandez over at first with one away. Got him swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The shortstop takes the ball.
Strike.
And that one misses up and in. 2-2. Two outs. That one out to right. Makes the catch. And that'll do it. So one hit is all they get. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Blue Jays 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Guerrero Jr.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, catcher.
So digging in, Alejandro Kirk. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Just missed.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That clips the corner.
2-1.
Missing inside. Now 3-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. Next offering popped in the air, right field, and there's one down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. RBI single his last time up.
Ball 1, no
This
strike.
one in the dirt. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man at first, one away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Grounder might be 2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement, flied to right his first time. Just missed. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 2.
2-0.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. That to right. And that'll get off into the seats. Out to short. Throws to first. That ends the frame. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. On to the fourth now in game number 1. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Blue Jays 2. Back here at Rogers Center, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Will Smith. This one popped up, middle of the infield. Savage. But the second baseman calls him off. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Freddie Freeman now. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Slapped foul. Ball 1 there.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Base is empty, 1 away here in game 1 of the World Series. Caught him looking for the K. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
2 down, base is empty. And now Tommy Edman. There's a strike. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Springer gets under it. And that is that. And we're back. Bottom 4. And now for the Jays, Addison Barger. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Number 70 looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Number 78 also getting ready. And that one fouled off. That one lifted to left. Hernandez makes the catch for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one clips the corner. Up and in, and it's 1-1. 1 out, base is empty. Just missed.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's off the inside edge. And now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Ground ball right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Caught looking his first time up. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Blue Jays 2. Game 1 of the World Series. Here's the center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Savage back to work. Fastball for a strike at 95.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Outside low, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a grounder foul first base side. Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next offering is down low. Fights it off. He'll see another. Payoff pitch. And foul ball. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
You get a walk, and you get a walk.
Now batting
Everyone
third baseman,
gets a walk,
Max
Boog.
Muncy.
Here comes Max Muncy, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And that's down and away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Runner at first with no outs here. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And Kike Hernandez at the plate. Curveball drops in there. Hernandez measures 5 feet 10 inches, 195 pounds, and he was born in Puerto Rico.
Nope, outside.
Hernandez stands at first with 1 out. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 2. Pulls that one foul. Two now. And a good eye there. Lifted in the air, right field. 2 away.
Now batting right fielder Andy Pajes.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Trey Savage done for the night, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, number 56.
Number 56.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So up next, Andy Pajes. So far, the playoffs have not been kind to him, but tonight, a chance to start anew.
So much of this game is mental. He's just got to tell himself, I'm here. I worked hard all year. Go out, have fun, trust your ability.
You know, Singy, there's some people that say they feel more pressure actually in the league championship series than the World Series because they know this is it.
I could totally see that because, you know, you get to the World Series. That's what your whole goal was the entire season. Then you're there. There can be some luck involved. So you just got to shake it off. Go out there.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. 1 left for L.A., but they're still on top 7-2.
Now pitching for
Back
Los
now to
Angeles,
start the bottom of the fifth and
Number
taking over
70.
on the mound, number 70.
Justin
And he's got a
Verlander.
nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes,
Leading off for
attacking these
Toronto.
hitters.
Left
Back to the
fielder,
leadoff spot in the Blue
George
Jays lineup.
Springer.
Here's George Springer to start it off. Inside, almost got him.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, it got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, these Jays finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have one hit with runners in scoring.
Oh, now a great stop. The throw, and they get the out.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but
Now
for me,
batting,
it starts with a
designated
well-broken in
hitter,
glove. They have the
Nathan
confidence to go
Lucas.
down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
So now here's the DH, Nathan Lucas. That's in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. The Dodgers leading by 5, last half of inning number 5. One down, base is empty. And that's a little bit high. Now 1 and 2. Lucas tries to check his swing. Now look to third. And yes, he offered at it. So 2 down now. And here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Outside low, and a count 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So they go quietly there. We're through 5. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Blue Jays 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Justin Dean. That one a little bit high. Ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance, and it hits the fence. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke a
Shortstop,
ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. At the plate, Mookie Betts. That's in there. It's 0-1.
No, inside.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in game 1 of the World Series. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Man at second. That one
2 balls,
way
2
inside.
strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. No outs. Runner on second. And that one ripped into right, and foul ball. And there's a ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Smith stands in now and watches strike one.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 8-2.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman Freddie Freeman.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. That's too low. 1-0. Betts, the lead runner at second. Smith on at first with nobody out. Late swing, foul to the left. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
High fly ball, right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away.
Now batting, second baseman Tommy Edman.
And up next for Los Angeles, Tommy Edman.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Down the line, it's a base hit. The run scores from third, and it's 9-2. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one
Now
out.
batting,
Picks himself
center
up in
fielder,
RBI. That pretty much
Teoscar
split the zone
Hernandez.
down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runners on the corners with one gone. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Ball one, no strikes. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And it's fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Towards first, and that's just foul. One and two here, and that's outside. This to third. Clement over to Connor Falefa. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Blue Jays 2. Back now in Toronto, bottom of the 6th. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Right through there for a strike. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Number 86 looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Ohtani getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is inside. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Now batting, the center
and
fielder,
now here is Dalton Varsho. Top of the zone for a called strike. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hernandez settles under it and makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman Ernie Clement.
And the batter now, Ernie Clement. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one sliced foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. This to center field. And that'll get down for a hit. Throws it away. And this ball's going to wind up out of play.
Making accurate throws from the outfield is a lot easier said than done, and I would know everything has to line up perfectly because the smallest miscalculation throwing from that distance will send the ball completely off target, and it just cost him a run.
Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Clement at third with 2 away. Foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. In the air, right side. Pajes pulls that one down, and that'll do it. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 7. It's 9-2.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Braden Fisher.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Max Muncy at the dish. 3 strikeouts already. He's over 3. Just missed. Line drive to short and caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Here's Kike Hernandez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Action in the pen down there. Yariel Rodriguez appears to be getting loose. Number 68 warming up as well. One down, base is empty. That's hard hit on the line. And there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Paz stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Springer there makes the catch, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Blue Jays 2. Bottom of the inning, leading off Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Second baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
He was late there, strike 1.
0-1.
That missed by a lot. 1-1. Now one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
To the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
2 out, space is empty. George Springer digs in now. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Ball 1 there. The Dodgers up big in this one here in the late stages of game 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ball evens the count. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Way inside, gets out of the way. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Lucas
Nope.
stands in here, takes ball one low. Swinging a foul straight back. Springer off of first with 2 away. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, blocked. Comes a 2-2. And they'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two outs. And that one hammered. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Here comes Springer around third. He will score.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 3. First pitch, and he just misses. Man on second, 2 down. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Ball 2.
Next offering is in for a strike. In the air out towards right center. Hernandez settles underneath it. And the inning is over. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Blue Jays 3.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Blue
back, and a
Jays.
new arm on the mound to start the 8th.
Number
Yariel
29.
Rodriguez.
Yariel Rodriguez.
Now here is Justin
Leading off
Dean.
for Los Angeles, the designated hitter, Justin Dean.
And that
That's a
one
ball.
a little below the knees. And that's
Counts
ball 1.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. He goes down looking.
Now
Here's
batting
Mookie Betts.
shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Rodriguez, a 6-foot righty, 27 years old, and he was born in Cuba. That pitch in for a strike, 0-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Base is empty, one away here in Game 1 of the World Series. Pitch in the dirt. Going to count 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next pitch is outside. And there's a ball. Grounds one to short. Jimenez tosses to first. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base.
Now batting, catcher Will Smith.
2 down, base is empty. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a strike. That one pushed foul. And a slider misses down and away. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they lead it 9-3. Bottom of the 8th, and now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Alejandro Kirk.
So game 1 hasn't played out the way these fans had hoped, and losing the opener is never fun, but winning game 2 takes away the sting. So hopefully these fans have something to cheer about next time.
That one ripped.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
So man aboard, Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. And first offering is fouled off. Right side, Freeman. And he'll pull into second safely.
Unfortunately, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard, so that error shouldn't hurt too much. But you have to be careful about losing concentration in a game like this. It can be an easy trap to fall into.
Ernie Clement will hit next. Right through there for a strike. The 0-1. There's a strike.
Well, I didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
The next pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
One ball,
Pretty standard
2 strikes.
high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Well, they get a big strikeout there, and that was a nice job behind the plate to complete the out at first while keeping those runners at second and third. That could have turned out way worse for the defense.
Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Two on, one out. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. One run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 9-5.
Nicely done. Brings home two. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Number 70 out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Now
Los
a right-handed
Angeles.
arm out of the bullpen.
Number 17.
Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, the next to hit. That one the other way. That's a base hit. And now two aboard. And it throws offline, safe at third.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
And now, Andres Jimenez.
1-0.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hernandez has it sized up. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Throw is offline and he scores. It's 9-6.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
And the batter is George
Now
Springer.
batting, left
Here come the
fielder,
rally caps. It's
George
late, but it's far from over.
Springer.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the ninth, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
There's the strike. Comes up empty.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Struck him out looking.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the
Number
ninth. And there's a new
68.
pitcher on the mound. Number 68.
Jason
And they felt it
Friday.
was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Freddie Freeman
Leading
will
off
come
for the
up to
Dodgers,
hit.
first baseman Freddie Freeman.
There's the strike. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. just off the inside edge. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. Tommy Edman now at the plate.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
There's a strike. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Sir Anthony Dominguez, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one ran inside, almost got him. And it remains 2-2. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, center fielder.
Two outs, base is empty.
Hernandez.
And now the center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Now this is in the air down the line. Barker brings it in for the third out. And here's the closer to try and finish off game one, Joseph Finnegan.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Nathan Lucas. And a strike on the outside edge.
0-1.
Next offering is foul back. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. He's 2 outs away. Guerrero getting ready to hit.
Baseman Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First offering, and it just misses. And that one missing low.
2-0.
Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
one missed. The Dodgers trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the late stages of game one. On the corner at the knees for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
On the ground, right side. Edmonds slings to first. Blue Jays have just one out left here.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the count.
Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. One strike away from securing game one. And now 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The Jays trailing by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.